MC Timmy. It's your boy DJ Yung Milli. This is Shopsydoo over here.
The only show in the world where we play music, give you some Afro knowledge, and dance in the studio too.
That is right. We out here on Bang Radio. This is Bang 103.6, and you're listening to Afrohits.
Afrohits show on Bang Radio with DJ Yung Milli, MC Timmy, and myself.
Bang Radio.
Alright now, DJ Yung Milli on 103.6.
Bang Radio.
No Ghanaian artists.
No, there is no African artist apart from me in Ghana.
Bang
Artists are in
Radio.
Ghana who are not being paid, you know, and they go for awards, you know, go and borrow cars and borrow clothes, and they feel good in them.
Bang
And I don't
Radio.
agree with Joey B because when you check Nigerian rappers, you know, they put culture into what they do. You know, Ghanaian rappers always want to go like they eat with P Diddy every morning.
Bang
Surprised
Radio.
me when like Shatta Wale, and nobody even put in the papers. Nobody even talked about
Bang,
it.
bang.
Normally, when from the studio, you go to the media, and the media will transfer the songs to the public. He didn't do that.
Came from the public.
Exactly, straight. So understand. I mean, they've not been there when he was coming up. So why should they be here now, trying to pull him down?
Bang Radio.
The miracle. Shatta Wale.
Bulldog, you're swagging out, man. The chain that you was wearing on the plane, It's Afrohits on Bang. I'm MC Timmy, Shopsydoo, and DJ Yung Milli. We promised you an artist of international caliber.
Yeah.
We promised you a man who gonna smash it at the SSE Arena on Saturday. We promised you a man who's got so many awards I don't even know where to start.
Yeah.
So, let's go. The VGMA Artist of the Year 2014, Best Dancehall Artist of the Year, Most Popular Song of the Year, NEA Best African Artist 2014,
Preach it.
and the GN Bank Awards Male Musician of the Year,
Let's
the
go.
one and only Shatta Wale.
Wow, yeah, I'm so delighted to be here, man. I always see tweets from Bang Radio and I go
It's
like,
us.
wow, man. You guys are working hard, man.
Shatta,
Yeah,
you know, welcome to London. You're performing co-headlining at the SSE Arena on Saturday with the likes of Flavor Nabania, P Square. First of all, 6,000 capacity venue in London. Jitters? You shaking?
Yeah. What I'll just say is that, man, you know, it's been a pleasure. You know, I would like to thank how do you call it, social media for everything, man. But I would say, yeah, that's the kind of crowd I love, man. I want to be there and show people what I'm made of, man. Shatta movement.
Now, let me give you a little secret here, just in case you didn't know. Shatta Wale, I actually told social media to book Shatta Wale. So that is an exclusive for you. The first email that Shatta Movement got management about an inquiry for Dancer Freak Solution Media, that was for me, my brother.
You know, because I was really wondering, you know.
That was for me.
We had them. Yeah, we had them in the studio. We had them in the studio the other week, and we were having a chat with them. And we said, "Listen, why did you book Shatta Wale?" And they said what they were looking for was somebody who was gonna come and take it there on Shopsydoo's recommendation, and that's why you're here, brother.
Wow, I mean, I'm not going to disappoint, man. You know what I'm capable of doing, man.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You know, it's in the UK we've listened to a lot of music from Shatta Movement, from Shatta Wale. We've heard so much coming out of Ghana. Let's start with the music. The music is incredible. The dancehall scene in Ghana is on a different level. Tell me about that dancehall scene that is so vibrant in Ghana like nowhere else.
Well, I'll just start from somewhere that I would say people didn't really want to promote dancehall in Ghana, but due to my zeal and maturity in business, I thought I should really teach the industry what dancehall was really made of, and I really tried to put dancehall into the market, whether people like it or not, because I found out that most of the youths in Ghana were so much into reggae dancehall, and the system wasn't ready for it. So I think me being like able to produce my beats and stuff, try to put up something that the elderly and the young would love. So I think that debut came out, that was the Dancehall King song, and you know everybody grabbed it, and I think from that time, you know, people have you know really embraced dancehall to the fullest, and now when you come to Ghana, I think about 80% of the youths are all doing dancehall.
Wow. You talked about producing your beat there. I know you are a full engineer by yourself.
Yeah, man.
So you don't rely on producers like other artists from Africa that really wait for other producers to make music for themselves. Is it more money for you, or is it just the love of making music?
Well, you know, I've got a studio which is commercial as well, because I work for people, and you know I do a whole lot of stuff for people. When you come to Ghana, you're gonna hear stuff. You know, I put out rhythms and you know pay people to write on them, and you know, so I think it's more money for me, you know, because you know, I like money.
And you heard that when he said I pay people to write on my rhythms. That's when you've got enough, isn't it?
That's all right. A lot of the, I like how you just told the truth, and so it's all about the money, because sometimes when you bring artists in, they always say it's about the love and this and that as well. Apart from the money aside, what would you say is the main driving force behind this dancehall thing in Ghana right now?
I would say it's the way of life in Ghana that I would say is really bringing this dancehall thing to the market, because I found out there are a whole lot of things in Ghana that people don't talk about. The only thing people talk about in Ghana is love. You hear youths, you know, singing about love, and I feel there's more issues in Ghana that people don't really talk about. So
talk about it.
When I raise certain issues, I feel it gets to the people. You know, I've got like bank managers who call me and they go like, yo, I did listen to this your sound, or the one you talk about the drivers, man, they drive too bad, you know, and I go like, wow. You know, I talk about issues that really make waves, and you know, I really believe our old style of music, that is the hip life and high life, weren't talking about it. All that you could hear was love, and I believe I brought issues up, and that is what you hear nowadays. You hear youths talking about their community, how they need to keep it clean. You hear people talking about how to protect themselves well in terms of, you know, stuffs like, you know, sexual intercourse, and how to, you know, you get people talking about a whole lot of issues, and I believe that is the impact it has really created. People are really seeing dancehall not to be something violent, but something that is a way of life positively.
Absolutely. You were talking about, you know, speaking about the youths, talking about how dancehall has influenced them. I was, you know, apart from the fact that we see the tweets, Shatta movement going crazy all up in Ghana. I see what you're doing with the streets in Nima. I hear that Shatta movement is no game. You've got everybody on lock. Well, how come they relate to you so easily?
Well, I say is the music, you know, because most of the times it's the motivation that comes out from my music, you know. I say things in my songs that hasn't been heard in our industry for a long time. You know, like I'm saying, you know, you come to Ghana and you want to listen to a rap song, you wouldn't get it, because every rapper in Ghana now is a singer because of the way the system is. People are polluting people. They are telling people, no, don't do this. This is not going to take you anywhere. Stick to your culture. But, you know, I remember when I won the IROMA Awards in Miami, one of the organizers was like, do you know why we gave you this award? And I was like, no. And she was like, you really fusing your culture with dancehall.
Yep.
And I don't do it really like the Jamaicans, but I really want people to see where I'm coming from, even though I respect Jamaican dancehall.
Yep.
And that's why they gave me that award, and I was like, wow. But when you come to Ghana, you don't really see people doing stuff like that. You know, you find, you know, our own youths who are hip-hop artists, and they don't really want to let people know where they're coming from, and I think that is the main problem that we have in Ghana. But apart from that, man, my music is, you know, something
speaks for itself.
Yeah, straight.
And you touched in on Jamaican dancehall. What would you say is the main difference between Jamaican dancehall and the dancehall movement that you've got going?
Well, it's the same dancehall. There is no different at all, because I will tell you, I listen to Jamaican music every day. You know, I like most of the dancehall artists in Jamaica. You know, talk about vibes, talk about Movado, talk about Busy Signal. I Octane, Beanie Man, you know, Bounty Killer. They are my main people that, you know, anytime I want to listen to dancehall, I go to, because it's like my dictionary, you know. They are like my dictionary. I listen to them most of it. So I wouldn't say my dancehall is different from Jamaicans, but the only thing I try to do is that I really send a message across to them and tell them, yo, this is another brother from Africa who's trying or who's doing what you are doing, in a different way, just to, and you know, it's because of my community. That's why I like to fuse in, you know, my local dialect and stuff. Yeah,
absolutely. That's Shatta Wale in the building. We've got my old friend, which is great to see him here. Bulldog. Didn't even know. Didn't even know he was working with my guy Shatta Wale right now. So, you know, he's worked with some of the biggest stars out of Ghana. He's been pushing the industry for a couple of years. Shatta,
yeah.
One of the things that is, when you type Shatta Wale in Google, say beef, controversy. Shatta said this, Shatta said that. Let's talk about it.
Straight.
You've gone through, it's almost like nobody can tell you what you can say. Whenever you feel like you have to say something, perhaps to an artist, perhaps to people out there in Ghana, you say it. How come you're so comfortable saying anything that could ruffle feathers at times?
Well, I'll just say it's a good question, but all I'll just, you know, say is that we have an industry whereby, you know, there's so much timidity and fear. You know, they don't allow you to say or do what you want to do. You know, I was recently telling somebody about, you know, me going for a show at the conference center where we normally have shows.
Yeah.
You tell the organizers you want maybe a blue light or a yellow light thing to be on you before you come on stage, and they'll tell you no, they can't do it. But another artist might come from
Nigeria. Say it.
And they'll just give him the whole, you know, attention and everything, you know,
yellow,
the lightning,
blue, green,
you know,
red.
And so when I see that and I go like, yo, man, you disrespected me. Why did you do that? They'll go like, yo, get away, you know, why? Who are you? Who do you think you are? You know, blah, blah. And it hurts me sometimes when they don't respect Ghanaian arts, you know, and most of the artists are suffering from this. Up till now, it's still happening in Ghana, you know, artists are in Ghana who are not being paid, you know, and they go for awards, you know, go and borrow cars and borrow clothes, and they feel good in them. And when I say it, I come out and I go on TV and I say, they get offended, and some of them see me and they frown. And when I see them in public, I tell them, yo, you're killing yourself, you know. And those are some of the things that I really feel is important. You know, people feel I just say it so confidently, but I feel it's a problem that needs to be solved. I think there should be people who need to come into Ghana to put up a forum to really educate us on our work, because it's work. It's not about fame or you going on stage. The whole thing is showbiz, and apart from the show, you need to think about the business. You know, there are artists in Ghana who don't have lands for themselves, who don't have houses for themselves. I know you might know artists who are big in Ghana, but when you come to Ghana, and I take you to where they live, you might wonder, you know. I know people come to MTV base, come to Ghana, and you see artists taking them to friends' houses for them to sing
Shut up!
I don't fake, because you know, when Bulldog started managing me, he told me, Shatta, whatever you've lost in the past 10 years, you know, because I started from Bandana, and I faced those stuff very much, you know, and that really got me poor to the extent that I couldn't even get money to buy food and clothes for myself.
Wow.
But when I met Bulldog, he was like, Shatta, whatever you lost in 10 years, I'm going to let you get in 2 years.
Wow.
And within 2 years, you know, I've been able to, you know, put up some good bank account, you know, bought some nice cars.
We see that.
You know, got to some nice house, you know, living there alone with my wife and kid. And, you know, I think I need somebody like that always beside me. That's why I've told him, Bulldog, this is for life, like Shatta Movement, because he's managed artists who have like gone behind him to negotiate for shows, and you know, now the artists are suffering, and we see them in town. When he takes me to shows and I see them people, I go like, wow, ooh, these people need to listen to you, and these are the problems that are happening. You know, I see a whole lot of problems in Ghana. When I talk about it, the only thing the bloggers can write about me is Shatta Wale is this, is that, he doesn't respect. But I take it cool, because I sometimes take bad publicity to be money for me. Because that's where somebody will come in from Costa Rica and go like, I see your name on Twitter, who are you?
I mean, there was a lot of controversy recently about you boycotting, obviously, one of the major awards in Ghana this year.
Yeah.
And some of the reasons that you just told us were part of the reason.
Yeah.
Just tell us a bit more about the stand you decided to take in relation to that.
Well, you know, I think Chatterhouse is a company that has been really, you know, fighting me for a long time, you know, all because the little idea that I got from what they're doing is that they've really taken hip life to be their business, to make money out of every year, and they've done that for 14 years.
Wow.
So me bringing up dancehall music to Ghana would kill their business, because Bulldog is the main person who organizes Bass Awards, which is a dancehall reggae awards in Ghana. So they feel maybe Bulldog is trying to, you know, pollute me to really fight them so they could lose markets. Because when I bring dancehall and it comes to stand, I don't think people will really go into hip life stuffs again. So they think they might be losing. So they started paying TV stations, DJs not to be playing my music. You know, and it's happening right now as I'm talking.
Wow.
They own a TV station themselves, and Bulldog have some colleagues there that, you know, really respect him. And one of them called him one day and was like, yo, they've banned us from playing Shatta Wale's songs, and they said anybody that plays it, blah blah blah. And I was like, wow. So I made up a video, you know, to tell the public that, yo, this is what the CEO of Chatterhouse is, you know, spreading around, that nobody should play my song, my videos and stuff. And, you know, they got offended, and all they could do was, you know, serve me a letter to court. And, you know, as we're talking now, we're still in court. And I think it's very bad for like a big company like that to take just me, an artist, to court. And so when the nominations came out, like when they started talking about it, I was like, yo, I can't eat with someone who wants to poison me, you know. Especially when you're taking me to court, you can't come and tell me. I know I've worked for the past years, 2014, no doubt, everybody knows in Ghana, and I deserve an award, you know. I knew I was going to take a whole lot of awards, but I was like, yo, if they could stop the court case, then I would also join their scheme. But if they don't stop, I don't see no reason why I should go take any award from them, because since they even gave me the Artist of the Year, and they tell Ghanaians when you take that kind of award, they give you a certain amount of money. And up to now, they've not even given me
No check?
Yeah, you know, so...
No bank alerts?
Nothing, you know. And that's
No text from the bank?
No text. Not even a peg on my cheek. So, you know, like you said, you know, I was always sleeping and praying, thinking about who God would really bring out in my life to be putting me on certain platforms, you know. And I really believe this is one of the platforms that I would really thank all of you very much for really, you know, putting me on, because it's one of the things that is happening in Ghana. You know, you find out, you know, artists being pushed hard in Ghana to just make the name because people want to use them to make money. And after they make the name, you see them and you go like, weren't you the person that was all over the media? And, you know, the person will tell you, my manager chopped my money. It was a lie. He was jumping from stage to stage. And
for free.
For free. And, you know, that's why I always want to thank Bulldog for being there for me, because, you know, people call him for shows, and the people will call me also to just go into my mind, and I tell them, yo, if you don't call my manager, man, get off my line.
That's how they do. Now, speaking about Bulldog, who also happens to be my friend, I've got to take it with Bulldog here. You know, I heard over the internet that Bulldog, Shatta Wale's manager, says you don't need the media to make money. Now, I want you to respond to that, Bulldog. How could you say to me that you do not need Bang Radio or any one of us to make money?
Be careful how you answer this question.
I mean, we're talking about the media in general, like worldwide. We're talking about home media, you know, because what we've realized is that anything we put out positive, they don't want to talk about it, because it's got a lot of positive sides and they don't want to spread it. It's only the negatives that they're concentrating on. So really, and if you look at him, he's built his career in a certain way. He didn't come through like any other artist will come through. Normally, when from the studio you go to the media, and the media will transfer the songs to the public. He didn't do that.
Came from the public.
Exactly, straight. So understand. I mean, they've not been there when he was coming up. So why should they be here now trying to pull him down? And we keep telling them, yo, you can't even try it. This is on another level. It's from God. So leave it like that. You understand? So I told them, yo, back off. Whether bad or just shut up. We don't want that. So it's got nothing to do with world media. We need this.
We need Bang Radio.
Yeah, exactly. This
That's what we're saying.
Because when I saw that, I'm like, what? Bulldog said what? But let's go back to Shatta. You're here in London.
Timmy, shopsydoo or MC shopsydoo
For
or
now.
whatever
No,
you're
I
called.
say Shatta.
God.
Today.
And in that case, I'm MC Shatta Timmy.
I'm DJ Shatta, man.
Now it is time for the Afrohits 5, the 5 questions on Afrohits that Shatta Wale cannot avoid. So we've got the best questions for him. You know how we do it here on Afrohits Show. So Timmy, you ready? Shatta Wale, you ready?
Yeah, I want to breathe a little.
Yeah, I like that. Let's start with the simple one. Your favorite city in the world?
Well, I say New York.
Why?
Why New York? Yeah, I think I just love the atmosphere, you know, and when I get there, I just feel like, you know, being me, you know. I feel gangster.
Shatta movement don't play.
And you know they've got the end of the Afrohits top 5 unavoidable questions. What is your favorite food?
My favorite food? I think I like rice. Yeah, I like rice.
Jollof or just plain?
Fried?
Anything rice.
Basmati. Third one. Award and industry recognition or financial success?
Well, award, recognition, or financial success. I think I'll take a financial.
All day, every day, man. All day, every day. So recently we had one of your fellow compatriots in the studio, and he dropped something that was picked up by quite a few as a little bit controversial. We want to play it to you first, and then get your opinion on it.
Artists in Nigeria, I see Fido and all of that. They're doing very good, but I swear to God, you can't even touch Ghanaian.
Now that was
Joey B.
And he was talking about Nigerian rappers, and he said they can't even touch Ghanaian rappers right now. What are your thoughts about that, Shatta Wale? Do you agree?
Oh no, I don't agree at all.
We need doctors.
Okay, so tell us why you don't agree.
Yeah, man, I don't agree with Joey B because when you check Nigerian rappers, you know, they put culture into what they do. You know, Ghanaian rappers always want to go like they eat with P Diddy every morning.
Now finishing off on our Afrohits top 5. This is probably the simplest question of all. Can't avoid this one as well, Shatta.
Yeah.
Your top 3 African artists right now.
Wow. I think I'll choose Davido. I'll go for didnt. I'll go for Two-Face.
So no Ghanaian artists.
No, there is no African artist apart from me in Ghana. I'm playing with P Square and Flavor, man.
Are you that?
Absolutely. So you're simply saying in Ghana, if we had to choose an artist, it only has to be Shatta Wale.
For real, man.
I want to touch on something really quickly because a particular presenter who's well known around here, he's in the woods, if you catch my drift, was asked to name his top 3, and he said Shatta Wale, Shatta Wale. You know who I'm talking about?
You know, he really gave me a plus in Ghana because, you know, Ghanaians are so much of racism. And, you know, when he came to Ghana, you know, they wanted him to call certain artists. And they were surprised when he went like, Shatta Wale. And nobody even put it in the papers. Nobody even talked about it because they were like, I know they would go like, Tim Westwoods in beer, I know. Yeah, but that's realness, man. Yeah.
We are Bang Radio.
Hi, I'm MC Timmy. It's your boy Dj Yung Milli. This is shopsydoo over here.
The only show in the world where we play music, give you some Afro knowledge, and dance in the studio too.
That is right.
We out here on Bang Radio. This is Bang 103.6 and you're listening to Afrohits.
Afrohits show on Bang Radio with DJ Yung Milli, MC Timmy, and myself.
Bang Radio.
Right now, DJ Yung Milli on
103.6.